that was a good episode of Battle for the 5 seconds. And to see that, I'm forgetting his neck blanking on the main characters feeling some type of way about like after he does be using and manipulating people, he actually felt some type of way that to be confronted about it though. I think, and he tried to shrug it off like, man, it's all right. I don't need them. I'm gonna just use them until I get to the next part, knowing that ain't really how he feel. I mean, he's still using people, but deep down, he actually cares. But then it's nice to see us run into so many people with similar abilities because the way you think about it can affect how you end up using it. Because the one dude with the sword had the same ability, but he was cutting something to make wind blades that the other dude thought wasn't capable of doing. Because all he thought was I could cut anything, but he didn't really think about what that really meant. So that means he can evolve his ability depending on how he thinks about it. I mean, he ain't do it this episode, but the plan worked. He kicked the blade, the broken pieces of the tree, which turned them all into blades. It was a good strategy. And then our girl, though, using more speed to get a bit of an advantage, but the fight's not over. And I'm still not sure if the old dude has the exact same ability as her, but we'll see. And shrinking abilities or side changing abilities are always interesting, depending on how you use them, because they can be super effective. And then finally know what the girl, the scantily dressed girl's ability is. It's the ability to make torture devices. But she doesn't have to make the full thing, which allows for her to have more variety in what she does. She can just change her body, or she can, well, basically body fluids like spit, blood, turn it into the pieces of the torture devices to use as weapons, which is a cool and an ability I never really thought of. It's like kind of like creation. It's just specifically torture devices, which is interesting to see what she'll be able to do past this. Team Red starting to lose its members. So I'm curious what next episode's gonna get into. We're probably gonna get back to that fight with a old girl and see how different you can use the strength ability if that's really what he has. Also, old lady was a traitor. I'm like, is she actually their mom? Or does she just feel like they're her kids because she's older? I'm curious about that. Because it might be actual. You don't know. There could be people here that are uh, related. But can't wait for the next episode. This was a good one.